if you have been having problems making Nigerian egg roll, maybe you make egg roll is not properly cooked or the rolling did not come out well, then this video is for you. Hi guys, you are welcome again. If this is your first time of joining, thank you for stopping by. And to my returning viewers, you know how we do it. I love you all specially. So in this video, I'm going to show us how to make Nigerian egg roll, step by step method, even to the timing of the egg roll. So let's go straight to the video. First thing that you need at the list of your ingredients, we have our flour, eggs, baking powder, meat flavor, sugar, salt, and then our margarine. After measuring all your ingredients, next thing you want to do is to boil the egg. So I boil my eggs for at least 15 minutes. Yes, at least 15 minutes. You wash the egg, put it in pot and boil for at least 15 minutes. Then bring it down to cool. While the egg is cooking, you can go ahead and mix your dough. So first of all, I added all the dry ingredients first. I put my sugar, my meat flavor, and my baking powder and salt in my flour, and I mix it up first so that all the dry ingredients can be well incorporated before going in with the wet ingredients, which I started with the margarine. Now this is a commercial recipe. Feel free to add egg if you want. Feel free to substitute the water for milk if you want. It is allowed. This one is just commercial so that you can make profits while selling it. So what I do first is when I put in margarine, I make sure that I mix it properly. Let everything turn to powder. Let it be no lumps, like there's one big batch of margarine on one side. I carefully mix it. So if you can see it well, you will notice that this mixture now is very mixed and it has turned back to powder. This is a mixture of the margarine, the meat flavor, the sugar, and the salt and the rest dry ingredients. Now this cup measurement is 1 cup. So because of some flour absorb water more, I don't tend to pour everything at once. So I take it bit by bit to see if it is the one that absorbs water. If it's a flour that absorbs water, you might end up not using oil. But if it's a flour that does not absorb water, you will use oil, because you know you put water, the harder the flour will be, because you need much water for it. So that's why whenever I'm working on anything, I don't put all the water quantity at once. So this is how it's supposed to be. The dough is not soft, the dough is not hard. It's a really good dough. So when you're done, you just have to knead for like a minute or two. After kneading it, you keep it for like 10 to 15 or even 20 minutes so that the dough can rest before rolling. So while you are doing that, you can peel the egg. The reason I added cold water to it so that it will be very fast, so it can get cold on time. Sometimes I even use block water, but if you're not in a hurry, you don't need cold water. Just put the egg inside normal water to get cold and you will peel it off fast. So once you are done peeling, you set it aside and then take the pan or pot that you want to use. At this point, my pan was already very hot. Add the quantity of oil that you need and allow it to heat up a bit. Not too hot or not too cold. So before rolling it again, just knead the dough small. I added extra flour because I noticed that the dough was already sticky and it might not be convenient for me to roll without adding extra flour. So I added extra flour and I cut this 50 grams into 5 pieces. You can use your scale if you want to get the same exact sizes, or you just use eye gauge like I did here to do it. Rolling the egg roll is not very hard. Just make sure that the dough is wide enough to put the egg in the middle, and then use your hand like I'm doing here, like you can see here. Just use your hand to cover it. Make sure that all the openings are properly sealed. If not, when you put it inside the oil, it's going to open. So you see the way I'm rolling it, I covered it, then I dusted flour on my hand and I used it to pull it down. As you can see, at this point now the oil was already hot, but I was making sure that all the sides are covered. Now this is another thing again. Once you put it inside, make sure you turn it. I want us to check the exact timing we use for it. This is 8:46. We are going to time how many minutes egg roll will take normally to be cooked on fire. So this is 8:46, and then let's do the other one. You see the way I roll it wide first. Don't say, oh, you are busy, you don't want to turn it. It will get burnt. So you are rolling, you are turning, or if you have somebody, if you are doing large quantity, you should get somebody that will be rolling and another person will be turning, because it will just get burnt immediately. I repeated the same process here again. Roll it there, make sure that all the edges are properly covered. If not, when you get to the fire, it will definitely open. So if you notice that the heat is too much, you can reduce your gas. It's not supposed to boil. You say, now this I didn't turn this on my time now. It is already becoming brown. At this point, I reduced the gas because the heat was too much. It's not supposed to be boiling so fast. If not, before you say jack, it's already brown. And egg will need time to cook at least 10 minutes per batches to cook properly. So you can see me as I'm doing one, I'm turning it. This turning is very important. That is the only way that you can get the egg roll to come out well. If not, some parts are going to get badly burnt that you cannot ignore. So when you put it, always turn it. Always turn it. At this point, I'm doing the last one, doing the same process. Carefully cover it well. If you don't cover it well, if you're in a hurry, everything will open its mouth when you get into the oil. If you notice that the oil is not boiling fast,